What is going on, man? What is going on, man? I'm excited. If you cannot tell, football is back, baby. Well, sort of. Um, but there's a lot that we got to go over today, man. There's a lot going on. A bunch of games going on right now. Um, Tons of preseason games. I think there's like how many games are today? There's a lot of games going on. But the one that most of us are probably gonna be focused on is Cardinals and Raiders. Because let me mute this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Um, the one we're probably all most excited for today is Raiders and Cardinals because we're hoping Mendoza is gonna start today. We're hoping we could see Mendoza, and really just see how it's gonna play out today. But yeah, so we got Mendoza. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. We got Mendoza, who's gonna go ahead and hopefully have his first start today, and yeah, should be pretty cool. As a Seahawks fan, though, we do got some news that I literally just got as I was booting this stream up. Is if I could find it, y'all could probably guess what it is already, but Terrion Arnold plans to sign with the Seattle Seahawks. Now, we knew this was a possibility, but this is coming from Adam Schefter himself. So, pretty interesting. I don't really know how to feel as a Seahawks fan, to be honest, because it's like, of course, I would want this round one caliber player to be on his team, like Mike McDonald, with this player. With this defense, like him added to this defense would make it so much more scarier. So I'm kind of excited there, but really there's just so many questions to it. Like, when is he going to be able to play? Is he going to be able to play? Is he going to be suspended? Like, what does this mean for the locker room? What does this mean for like the whole franchise, honestly? So very interesting there. But we're going to see how that goes. If you've been watching Hard Knocks, then it was highlighted a little bit in last night's episode, which was cool. Which, by the way, I am going to be doing a reaction to that on my YouTube. So, boom, boom, boom. Make sure y'all sub there. But let me see what's going on right now around the league. Because, like I said, there are a couple games starting. The game starts in 7 minutes. So, it's going to be interesting there. Let me see if we can find the scores right now. So it's Lions, Bengals playing, Packers, Steelers, Colts, and Patriots. And then I believe at 8 o'clock we got some more games that are going to start, including the Cardinals and Raiders, who we are going to check out. So, yeah, I'm excited, man. Who else is excited for some NFL football back, man? Because I'm hella excited, bro. All right. Lions and Bengals. Bengals are up 3-0, Packers are up 3-0, and Patriots are up 3-0. So it's 3-0 all around. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you're new here, I'm new here too. This is actually like my first ever stream. So I'm planning to do this all season long, to be honest. I'm a big Seahawks fan, so I'm going to be streaming all my crash outs, all my exciting moments, all of that. So it should be fun. A little nervous, but it should be fun. But to recap what's been going on, we had the whole Jaden Daniels thing that went on today. If you guys don't know what's going on, like apparently Jaden Daniels is trying to sue LSU. Some weird stuff going on there, but apparently he didn't like, or his agents, honestly probably his mom, didn't like that that they're using his jersey number because they haven't used Joe Burrow's number. It's the whole thing. I don't know the exact details to it, but a little strange there, honestly. I don't really know what to think of it, if I'm being honest. If I really had to give my opinion, I think it's kind of dumb. I don't think it's that serious. I mean, as a Seahawks fan, Nicky Moore came and stole number 3 from Russ, which I never thought was going to be possible, but he did it. So I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. At the end of the day, it's It's Jaden Daniels on it. I think he played for LSU for 2 years, and he played great, but Joe Burrow got him a natty, and he was part of like that really historic team. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Let me test this chat real quick. Make sure that that is working. But yeah, man. Excited. What time is it? We got 4 minutes till game time, which means I'm gonna go ahead and get the score ready. But what are my predictions for this game? Are we gonna? Honestly, I'm not even sure like what the Raiders have said. Let's search this up real quick because I really don't even know. Let me see. Is Mendoza starting tonight? Ooh, so it looks like we're gonna get Kirk Cousins, who's gonna start. Which is interesting. Kirk Cousins to start. I don't know. We'll probably get Mendoza though at some point through the game, which is gonna be exciting. So definitely stick around for that. But yeah, that'll be fun, right? When that starts. Really don't know what to expect, to be honest. Do I think he'll play good? I think he'll play pretty decent. I don't think he's gonna play bad. Javon 1, I'm not gonna be showing the game, unfortunately. It's gonna be a play-by-play live reaction. I wish I could show the game. Honestly, I can't even like watch the game. I'm watching the game on my iPad because it's on ESPN, and if you know the NFL, streaming the NFL is kind of a headache. So I'm not gonna be streaming the game itself, but I will be clipping the stream and I'll be posting my reaction on my YouTube channel with the game on the screen. But I can't show it on here, unfortunately. If you have an iPhone or a tablet, I would suggest getting NFL Plus, which I don't mean to plug the NFL because I actually hate their streaming, the way they stream. But I get NFL plus Red Zone. It's like $15 a month, and then I watch most of the games on my iPad. Or if I'm like not home, I just put it on my iPhone and I watch it like that. You can watch I think every primetime game like that, except maybe like Amazon Prime. And then I also watch Red Zone on there, so it works out for me. But I know it's annoying watching these NFL games. They make it so difficult for no reason. It's really annoying. But let me set this chat up real quick so we can put it on stream. Give me one moment. What other news do we have coming out of the NFL today? Let me think. Niners still suck. Niners are still in the hospital, per usual. But it looks like the game is about to start, which is exciting. See, does anyone know how long these games are? Are preseason games the same as regular season games? Like 15-minute quarters? Or is it not? It might not. Alright. Game is on. Bengals just went up 10-0. That's interesting there. All right, we got the game set up. I'm ready to watch some football, man. It's been very long since I've got to watch some football. The last Arizona Cardinals game was pretty good, so hopefully this one lives up to some hype too. Are we gonna get Carson Beck again? I don't know, but I hope we do, because that was must-watch TV. And honestly, that was really fun. So we'll see. Will Carson Beck play great again? And is he gonna throw a pick this time? I had made a joke with my friends before the last Cardinals game when they played the Panthers in that Hall of Fame game, and I was like, should I bet the over on a Carson Beck pick? But I don't think he threw any picks, so that was cool. I don't even know. Can you bet on preseason? I think you can bet, but I don't know if you can do like player props. I don't know if you can pick like specific players. They are showing Mendoza on screen, warming up. So interesting there. Honestly, I didn't really watch a lot of Indiana last year, besides the playoffs. So honestly, I really don't know what to expect. Obviously, he balled out in the playoffs last year, college football playoffs, and in the championship, of course. So it's gonna be interesting how he plays here. Do you guys think he's a number one quarterback? Like, do you think he should get the spot? And if so, when do you think he should get the starting role? Personally, I think he's gonna get the starting role sometime in the season. Like, I think he's gonna get it like maybe halfway through the season. Really just depends how the season's gonna go. Eat Richard, appreciate you for coming in. I cannot show the game, unfortunately. I'm just doing a live reaction play-by-play. I wish I could show the game, but I can't. I'm watching it on my iPad because I can't even watch the game on my TV. So it's annoying but that's the NFL, bro. The NFL is just super stingy. And if I were to play the game, it's getting taken down immediately. And I know from experience, because I used to try to watch games on live streams too, and it never works out. But if you want to stick around and watch it, I understand if you don't. I am going to be doing a reaction video on YouTube after the game. This will be uploaded, and the gameplay will be on there. But I can't show the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. Game has not started. Did it start at 8 or is it like 8:15? One thing I did miss about the NFL, I ain't gonna lie, is how like on point they are, because when I had to watch the NBA Finals, the World Cup, actually no, the World Cup starts on time. But when I was watching these other sports after the season, because I had nothing else to watch, man. These games were starting bad late, bro. Especially the NBA Finals, bro. The game will be at like 8, and it could be like 8:20, and they're still like not starting anytime soon, and that would piss me off, honestly, because I would never know like when I should start watching. The Kobe Dean and Quay Walker. Raiders are an interesting team, man. Like, honestly, I actually thought they would be good last year. Which, shame on me, I guess. I genuinely thought they'd be good last year. I mean, I guess that's coming from like a biased Seattle fan. I thought Geno Smith could kind of thrive in that. That's just I don't know what I was thinking, man. Geno and Pete Carroll there. I don't know. I thought they could create some magic like they did in Seattle, but unfortunately not. Welcome in, make it like. Unfortunately, I'm not showing the game. I can't. They take down the stream immediately. I am gonna be reacting to it live, play-by-play, and the reaction with the game on screen will be on YouTube after. I'm watching on my iPad because I can't even watch it myself. This is how I have to watch it. But it looks like the game's finally going to start in any second now, which is lit. Excited, man. Mendoza. He looks a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. Clint Kubiak's on my screen right now. That's weird. Coming from a Seahawks fan. But Cardinals won the toss. So looks like the game will be starting with Arizona kicking it off to the Raiders, and the game has officially started. Kickoff. Raiders take the kick back. And they're going out at about the 35-ish there. And so, the game begins. And Kirk Cousins is coming out to start this preseason game. Ashton Genty's out on the field. Interesting. Okay. Did Ashton Genty get hurt last season? I don't really remember. If any of y'all remember, that would be cool. All right, first play. It's going to be a handoff to Ashton Genty. That is Ashton Genty, right? Is that? Pretty sure that's Ashton Genty. Anyways, about a 3-yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. All right, 2nd and 7. Mendoza. Sorry, not Mendoza. Bro, I'm already ready for Mendoza. Kirk Cousins snaps. He's going to look to pass. Deflected and incomplete. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 coming up. Interesting start here. I've always been interested in like what the thought process is on coaches starting and not starting their starters. Which honestly, if I was a head coach, I don't even know what I would do, man. Because it's like you want your players out there getting acclimated, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm taking that risk, especially on a running back, which is why I'm surprised that Ashton's in right now. They're going to pass again. That is caught. Great pass there. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Raiders. Their first 1st down of the year. Kind of, because it's preseason. Good catch. Contested catch. Brings it down. Not bad. Not too bad at all. First down. Kirk Cousins looks. Okay. For a second, I thought that was Brock Bowers. 2nd down, they got a gain of about like 6 or 7. No pun intended. Welcome to the stream, man. I cannot show the game for anyone who's coming in, unfortunately. I can't even watch the game. I'm watching it on my iPad. But I'm just doing a live play-by-play reaction. 2nd and 4 for the Raiders. It's going to be a handoff. About a yard short there. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. So it is Ashton Genty. See, I knew it was Ashton Genty, but his dreads were covering the back plate, and I ain't gonna lie, I forgot his number. But Ashton Genty's in the game. Ashton Genty's in the game for anyone who's joining in and is not watching the game. Ashton Genty's playing right now. Kirk Cousins is at quarterback. And it's 3rd and 1. They're gonna hand it to Ashton Genty, who gets a 1st down. Still going. Nice gain there. That looks like Heisman front runner Ashton Genty. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Raiders marching downfield. They are now in plus territory. Looks like they're going to be around the 40. So, moving the ball. They're moving the ball. Slowly but surely. Oh, they just said Jeremiah Love might come into the game. So Cousins throws it out. First down and more. First down Raiders. Okay. Kirk Cousins out there slinging it, man. He out there doing his thing right now. I've always been a Kirk Cousins fan, to be honest. Maybe I'm a little delusional, but I always thought he pretty decent. I never got the hate. I mean, he can suck sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. All right, 1st and 10. It's gonna be a toss to the running back, fullback actually. It's gonna get a couple yards there, not too much. It's gonna be a 2nd and 7. Man, you know I've been thirsty for some football when I'm this excited for some preseason, man. Like I've never been excited for preseason, to be honest. But I don't know, maybe that's just what happens when your team wins a Super Bowl. Like he throws it out. Short of the first though, it's going to be a 3rd and 3 for the Raiders. Moving the ball downfield, though, they are in field goal territory. So you might see some points pretty soon. And hopefully it's a touchdown. Because that's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see some points. All right, 3rd and 3. Kirk Cousins wide open to the tight end. That's a touchdown. Raiders, their first points of the year. And hopefully not one of few. They don't have that much hype coming into the season. But they score first. They look pretty good that drive. I'm not going to lie. Kirk Cousins goes 4 for 5 first drive and leads him down for a touchdown. He's setting the bar pretty high for Mendoza, so hopefully Mendoza can come out and do something here. That'll be the interesting part. Can Mendoza score like Kirk Cousins did? But for now, extra point is good. And it is 7-0. Kirk Cousins slinging it, man. Kirk Cousins is slinging it. And we are back to commercial break. So, thoughts on the first drive? Pretty decent. This getting me excited for my Seahawks to play, man. If I'm being honest. What I don't miss is these commercials, though. I do not miss watching all these commercials. I'm gonna move my this is my setup, by the way. I'm watching the game right here. So for all y'all who can't watch the game, honestly, I feel you, because I usually struggle to watch games too. And I said this earlier, but the way I watch a lot of games is I go on the NFL app. And I go NFL Plus. I have NFL Plus Red Zone. I think it's like $15 a month. I actually just renewed it today because like the season's starting up again. And my Hawks play this week. And so any game that's not on, because I have Prime and Peacock and all that. But any game that I don't have on like Prime, Peacock or whatever, I'll just watch here on my iPad. And honestly, one of the main reasons I even got this iPad was to watch football on it. So I don't know. It's $15 a month. It's whatever, I guess. It's better than buying ESPN is dumb expensive, bro. Like, ESPN is like, I think I checked the price once and I was like, fuck no. Like, I'm not paying that. It was like $100+, bro, a month. I'm not paying that, bro. And just to watch like a couple games. Hell no. Got me messed up, bro. So yeah, this is how I watch the games. It can get annoying sometimes, and sometimes I might pirate a little bit, you know. Maybe I'll give my links one day, my tricks to watching some games. But game is back on. They are showing the replay. Ooh, now that I'm thinking about it, this is Clint Kubiak with this offense, so gotta pay attention to these formations, these plays, because it's a pretty good play there. And I can very much see Brock Bowers running that exact route right there, having a similar success to that. I'm trying to get this chat up on screen, man. Let me see if I can real quick. Appreciate everyone tuning in. If you are new here or you just clicked on, this is my first time like officially streaming. This is just something I'm gonna be doing throughout the season, and yeah, mainly for Seattle games, but honestly a lot of primetime games. I am gonna be starting with preseason, of course, and Jacoby Brissett coming out for the Cardinals. Oh my god, I almost forgot what we were watching. But yeah, appreciate the follow. I'm trying to get this chat set up real quick. Give me one moment. Jeremiah Love just had his first touch. Let me set this back up. Hold on. I'm looking missing. So Jeremiah Love goes for a 3-yard gain. Didn't know if he was going to play, but he's definitely in the game right now, which is exciting. 2nd and 7. Jacoby Brissett looks. I believe that was Michael Wilson. With a couple yard gain, it's going to be a 3rd down for the Raiders. And it's going to be an early 3rd down for the Cardinals. And there we go. I can finally get some chat up on screen there. All right. There we go. Back to business. 3rd and 2 for the Cardinals. Drop back to pass. Jacoby Brissett's going to go deep. Way off. He was going for Marvin Harrison. But there is a flag. Overthrew Marvin Harrison by a lot. And we have our first flag of the game. Looks like PI. Pass interference. It's going to be an automatic 1st down. Didn't look much like a flag, but a little bit of grabbing on Marvin Harrison, which... What y'all think about Marvin Harrison, man? This is going to be interesting. Marvin Harrison. Unfortunately, I cannot show the stream for anyone tuning in just now. This is a live play-by-play reaction. I wish I could show the game, but I can't. They'll take it down immediately because the NFL does not play. But handoff to Jeremiah Love, who slipped up, not looking too good there. Good tackle. It's going to be a 2nd and 8. And another flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on the Cardinals. Going to be a false start. So it's going to be a 2nd and 13. Jacoby Brissett goes to pass. Jeremiah Love gets sniffed up again. Hey, man, I've been saying Jadarian Price going to have a better year. Just O-line not good. Jacoby Brissett passes it out to Jeremiah Love on a little check down, and it gets sniffed up automatically. 3rd and 11. They actually got 2 yards on that. First down. It's going to be a gain of 17 on Michael Wilson on the right. Nice play there. So they end up getting a first down on a little out route. 17-yard gain. Pretty cool. That'll be a 1st and 10. Hand off Tyler Algier, which honestly I forgot was on this team, man. Tyler Algier. I thought he was hurt. Did he get hurt at some point? Yo, the Cardinals have a lot of they have a lot of running backs, man. James Conner, Tyler Algier, Jeremiah Love now. Interesting. Very interested in how the season's going to play out for them. 2nd and 3. Hand off to Algier, who bounces it out and gets a first down. 7-yard gain and a first down for the Cardinals. Interesting there. First and 10. Nowhere again. So early on, looks like the Cardinals are struggling a bit. And the Raiders looking pretty decent so far. And it'll be a 2nd and 10. And another flag here for the Cardinals. Touchdown to Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison Jr. touchdown. Sorry about that to anyone tuning in. Some technical difficulties there. But we have a touchdown to the Arizona Cardinals. That was very unfortunate timing. But Arizona Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett with a little... Ooh, was that like a no-look pass? Marvin Harrison Nice route. Touchdown. Arizona with the extra point. And he misses it. It's our first missed kick of the year. Oh, there's a flag on the play, though. Oh, went through. Never mind. Did go through. So this might be a tie game at 7-7. Let's see what they're going to say. And we'll see what goes on here. Offside defense. And the extra point is good. So we are tied at 7-7. Jacoby Brissett passed it out wide. It was a nice route. And we got Clint Kubiak on screen looking focused. He looks like he is ready to go. So, thoughts so far? Honestly, pretty good game. Cardinals, they're pretty good at preseason. I think that's what we've learned so far. But can they do this in the regular season? We will go and have to see. But it is tie game for now. Let's see what's going on Twitter. If there's something that we missed. All I know is this might be happening for any Seahawks fans in the chat, man. Any Seahawks fans, Terrion Arnold coming to the Seahawks. How do I feel about it? I don't know, honestly. I genuinely don't know. When I first heard about it and I was like reading through like stuff online, a lot of Lions fans hating, man. A lot of people, and not just Lions fans, but a lot of people in general just saying like, yo, like he was terrible and in man coverage and this and that. And I'm just like, he's a first round pick, man. I don't care what. All right, I'm not gonna say I don't care what he did because like we don't know what's going on with his case or whatever. But my opinion, if Mike McDonald is the coach, as long as Mike McDonald is the coach, I think anyone could thrive in that defense. So like it will be exciting to see him in that defense. The question is, what is he gonna do? You know, like, is he gonna be able to play? Is he gonna get suspended? Like, what's going on? Because I really have no idea how that's gonna play out. There's rumors of Puka that's gonna be suspended. So Mendoza is about to go in the game. You heard it here first. The number 1 overall pick is about to go in the game, guys. He looks a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. He's looking a little nervous. Then again, I haven't watched a lot of Mendoza, so I don't know if this is just how he is or what. But we're gonna see how this goes as they're gonna return it, and it's gonna go out to about the 30. And it'll set up a 1st and 10. There is a flag on the play though. And they're going to go backwards a little bit. It's going to be a holding on the kickoff. But Mendoza has taken the field. And it looks like everybody's on their feet right now. They were waiting for this exact moment. My AirPod just died. Hold on. Man, the timing today has not been very good. So here we go. Mendoza. Crowd is excited. And I mean, How could you not? A lot of people already got his jerseys. Here we go. Mendoza, first ever NFL snap. Snap. It's going to be a handoff. And won't go much. It's going to be a 2nd and 8. And having a little bit of technical difficulties. Give me one moment. All right, there we go. All right, 2nd and 8. Mendoza. Snap. Mendoza looks. You got to throw it away. It's going to be a 3rd and 8. That's right. Mendoza had an undefeated season last year. What a crazy year for him, honestly. And honestly, that's beautiful, man. What he did for Indiana last year, that's pretty sick. 3rd and 8. Mendoza drops back. That's a 1st down. 1st down. And Mendoza's first complete pass of his NFL career. Interesting there. Yeah. Good route. Good pass. Easy there. All right, 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff again. Not going to get too much. It's going to be a 2nd and 7. Man, this camera is not working today, man. Give me one moment again, guys. Sorry about this interruption. I'm gonna go ahead and switch cables here. Hopefully fix it. But in the meantime, Mendoza does a check down. There we go. All right, flag on the play. Mendoza threw a check down. It's going to be a holding. And a 10-yard penalty. Let's see what happened here. He looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. He's looking pretty good. Good footwork. Not too bad, not too bad. It's going to be a 2nd and 18. Mendoza looking to pass again. Ooh. That's a hospital ball. I ain't going to hold you. That was a bit of a hospital ball. Not what you want to see there. But it's going to be a 3rd down. So 3rd and 18. It's going to be a halfback draw. It's not going to get much. And that'll bring up a 4th down. And they're going to bring out the punt unit. So not the best start for Mendoza. But he has some decent plays. Wasn't too bad. They're going to punt it off. 60-yard punt here, and covered greatly there. And the Raiders are looking good so far. minus that last little sequence they had. Don't think Mendoza looked bad at all. Couple passes that could have been better, but not too bad. All right. Looks like we're back live. Anyone watching, appreciate you coming on in. I'm a new streamer. First time streaming, actually. Which is why there's a lot of hiccups right now. But trying to get that fixed real quick for y'all. And hopefully we can get a good stream going on here. But going first and 10. All right. So thoughts so far? Decent game. This feels exactly how a Raiders Arizona game would go. Like, not the most entertaining, but it'll have its moments, you know? It'll have its moments where there are some interesting things that go down. Maybe my Seahawks do play this Saturday, which is in 2 days. I wish they were playing tomorrow. But when it comes to tomorrow, what are some good games that are going on tomorrow? So let's check in on the other games. So right now, the Bengals are up 10-6. The Packers are up 7-6. Patriots are up 3-0. Texans are up 7-3. We got Titans and Niners who are going to be later tonight. And the game is starting back up. 1st and 10. Jeremiah Love is still in the game. Man, he is just getting blown up. Arizona O-line is not looking good right now. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. And Gardner Minshew the second is in right now. Still no Carson Beck. I assume we'll probably get him in the second half. We had a little bit of a Jacoby Brissett. Now we got Gardner Minshew. And another flag on the play. And that is the end of the first quarter. We are now going to the second quarter. Max Crosby suited up. Not playing, though. Honestly, I forgot he was on the Raiders. I genuinely forgot he was on the Raiders. That's funny. Alright, so back to this NFL schedule. So tonight, the only game that hasn't started yet is the Titans-Niners, which starts in 20 minutes. And then tomorrow at 7, we're going to get Dolphins-Commanders, Broncos-Falcons, Bucks and Jets, Browns and Bears. Oh, no. That's it. Bucks and Jets are the last one. So there's 3 games tomorrow. Dolphins, Commanders, Broncos, Falcons, Bucks, Jets. And then not tomorrow. Saturday, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games on Saturday, which include at 1 p.m. Browns, Bears, Panthers, Bills, Vikings, Giants, and then at 4 p.m. Rams, Chiefs, which is interesting. Jags, Saints. And then at 7, Eagles, Ravens, and Cowboys, and Seahawks, which I am for sure going to be streaming and watching that. That'll be a fun stream there. Hopefully we get to see some Jalen Milroe action. And yeah, interested to see who's going to be playing, who's not. But that'll be a fun one there. So if you're not already, make sure you sub and follow, because that's going to be a good stream. You don't want to miss that one right there. And again, just give me one moment on this webcam, y'all. This webcam is really pissing me off, man. But we got it fixed there. But yeah, that'll be an interesting game there. Definitely gonna be live streaming that. I don't know what games I want to live stream during the season. Hold that thought, because the game is back on. And Gardner Minshew throws it to Jeremiah Love, who does a great spin move. Won't get much, though. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. It's going to be a 3rd and 4, actually. And let's see what they do here. 3rd and 4. Looks easy pass. Don't know what the DB was doing there. 1st down for the Cardinals. Moving the ball downfield slowly but surely. 1st down. Something's telling me you never had. 1st and 10 at about their own. Jeremiah Love, nowhere to go, man. O-line is looking like the O-line of the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, the Raiders drafted Jermon McCoy. I did not know that. Interesting there. Anyone tuning in, Mendoza has had his first drive in the NFL. We're now watching Jeremiah Love, who gets the ball and looks like he's going to get his first down. There is a late flag on the play, though. It was way after the play. We'll see what this is. Trying to listen to what it is. Personal foul. So it is going to be a 1st down, flag on the defense. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty added on. I'm trying to see what it was. Ooh. So Jeremiah Love was already on the floor. Play was done ages ago, and he tried to punch the ball out pretty aggressively. Obviously, play was far over. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 38-ish. Gardner Minshew is under the helm. He's going to hand it off again to Jeremiah Love, who goes nowhere once again. That's tough, man. 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. I can't tell if this is just good defense or just like terrible offensive line. I mean, bro has nowhere to go, man. That's crazy. Snap. Looks almost a 1st down there. They are going to give him the 1st down. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Moving the ball pretty easily now. The run game, though, doesn't look too good. They had one good run with Jeremiah Love. About a 10, 11-yard gain, but nothing much has happened since then. First and 10. Snap. Handoff to Tyler Algier. Only going to get a couple yards there. Just about a 5-yard gain there. Can y'all imagine if Tyler Algier ends up having a better year than Jeremiah Love? That'd be pretty sad. I don't know how that would happen, but that would not be good. All right. 2nd and 5. Snap. Fake the handoff. Rolling out to the tight end. It's going to be just short of the first by a yard or two. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. They are in field goal range. Just patient. Saw him running out. Complete pass. Easy there. And now it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals. You know, I don't mind these away uniforms for the Cardinals. I ain't gonna lie. They're not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Timeout on Las Vegas. And we got our first timeout. We got about 10 minutes left in the game. Clint Kubiak. Clint Kubiak. It's a fun name to say. All right, 3rd and 1 is going to be a handoff to Jeremiah Love. Breaks a tackle. Spin move, man. He looks explosive, man. He look like he ready. That's a 1st down to Jeremiah Love. And they're set up nicely now. Just bounces it out. Breaks a tackle. Nice little spin move. And that's a 1st down. Easy 1st down there. And a pass. Oh! What a catch there. Touchdown, Arizona. Hey, if it's one thing Arizona's good at, it's scoring in the preseason and keeping us entertained till the real. Y'all ever seen the varsity players watching JV before they play? I feel like that's how we all feel as fans right now, watching the Cardinals cooking. They're cooking. They've cooked past 2 weeks. That's a touchdown, Arizona. They're gonna take the lead, and the extra point is good. So it'll be 14-7. Arizona takes the lead here. Great catch. Great catch. It was kind of like one-handed, but then he caught it like this, and then he used his other hand. But it was pretty cool, It was pretty cool. I like it. It was pretty neat. Man, this camera gonna be the enemy, bro. This camera gonna be the enemy. Speaking of, I'm about to go grab a football, bro. Y'all ever as football fans, y'all ever just do this? Y'all ever watch a game and then you're like, hold on, where my ball at? football at? There it is. Alright. Y'all ever be watching football and or not even watching football, but y'all ever just be chilling and then just I feel like it's mandatory when you're watching football to have a football with you, you know? It's just kind of like no? Alright, maybe I might just be a little sped, I ain't gonna lie. But like I feel like if I'm watching football with the boys or like you know, I'm going out like during halftime after the game, whatever, we going outside and we passing the rock, you know, just on some chill shit, like just chilling, throwing a rock, chatting, talking about the game, talking about how ass your team is, how you should have won that one game back in like 2018. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just bonding. Like, oh my god, bro. I feel like that's just how boys bond. Like we just oh shit. We just pass the ball and then we just like trauma dump on each other. On yo, now that I think about it, you know how girls get together and they be talking about like oh man, my ex did this and this and this and blah blah blah. Like low key, boys do the same thing. Like it's just we talk about football instead. We just talk about how my team threw a pick at the 1 yard line and how I haven't been the same since. It's the same thing. Same thing if you really think about it. Alright, I'm just yapping now. Game is back on. Kicking it off to the Raiders. Let me put this ball down. Taking it out. Oh! Fumble. Big hit. Yo, one thing I like about preseason is they be hitting, man. They really be hitting. Cause you got to realize a lot of these players, like, this is life or death for them, bro. They trying to get a spot on that roster. Like, this life or death. Like, damn. Oh, my God. It's even worse watching it back. Nah, it looks like he tried to jump a little bit, and man just caught him, and he flipped over. That's what's gonna happen. Honestly, that's just football. All right, Mendoza back on the field. This is what we've been waiting for. He is gonna be a play fake. Ooh, okay. Announcer's glazing him. I ain't gonna lie, but first down. I gotta see this replay. It was a fake. Nice. That's a good ball. That's a good ball. First down, Fernando. Doing it again. Using the legs. He got nowhere to go to. He's going to throw it out. There's a flag, though. Looks like it might be a holding. Might be a holding on the play. We'll see what it is. 2 fouls. Illegal contact, defense, and a personal foul for tripping. Well, that's interesting. So it'll still be a first down. Man, preseason is always so interesting, honestly. Just weird. It's always filled with weirdness. But it's fun. It's honestly fun. 1st and 10. Nice little run. But another flag, man. Come on. This preseason, bro. Let them boys play. Let them play. Come on. What's going to be another holding? Man, I miss football, but I didn't miss these flags. They're going back. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. gun. Got 8 minutes left in the quarter. It's going to be a 1st and 20. Interesting here. So, Mendoza backed up. It's going to be 1st and 18, actually. Interesting. Let's see what they do here. Probably just going to run it, but would like to see him pass. Ooh, he's still going. Nice gain on the play. 56-yard run. I ain't gonna lie, Mendoza, that was a good-ass play fake, bro. He even got the cameraman. Cameraman was over here. Dude was over there running. About to hit the end zone. Just bounced out left, found a hole, and he took it out. He just took it home. Did get stopped, though. Nice play there. And big 1st down for the Raiders. Would love to see Mendoza throw a touchdown here. That'd be pretty fun. Mendoza, shotgun. And looks like it's going to be in offsides. Come on, bro. Offsides. Ah, it's a false start. Everyone but the center. It's one of those. Interesting there. All right. So it's going to be a 1st and 15. A lot of penalties, man. If I'm Clint Kubiak, I'm a little mad at my team right now. Y'all gotta lock in. Come on. We gotta fix this up. Mendoza's gonna pass. Oh, incomplete. That was just good defense. I don't mind the pass though. They want pass interference, but I don't think they're gonna get it. Don't think they're gonna get it. Yo, what up, Jake the Snake? How you doing, man? How we doing? So, should have been a pass interference, but it's not. Mendoza takes off running. Takes a hit. Gets about 7. And it's going to be a 3rd and medium. 3rd and 8. Mendoza's pretty big, man. Takes off running. Don't want to see your quarterback taking hits like that, but not bad. 3rd and 8. Come on. We want to see a touchdown, Mendoza. We want to see some points. Mendoza looks. Good pass. That's a 1st down. That's a 1st down, right? They're going to give it to him. Wow. They're not going to give it to him. 4th and inches. Wow. Oh, so they're going to stay out on the field on a 4th and 1. It's going to be interesting here. What they going to do here. Little QB sneak. He's right under the center. He's going to send motion. 4th and 1. Mendoza looks. He's going to hand it off. That's a 1st down. 1st and goal for the Raiders. And the crowd is getting into it, man. The crowd is liking it. And I'm not blaming them. Hey, if I was the Raiders, I'd be excited too, bro. You get your 1st overall pick quarterback. You know? I'd be excited too. Mendoza in trouble. He's going to get sacked, lose a lot of yardage. Shish. Loss of 7. It's going to be a 2nd and goal from like the 17. Maybe not 17. Like the 13, 14. All right, 2nd and goal. D. Mendoza is gonna look in trouble. Is gonna pass it. What a pass. Okay, Mendoza. Okay. 3rd and goal from the 6, so they're back in striking distance. Let's see what they can do here. Yeah, Mendoza looking good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say I'm like super impressed, but like he doesn't look bad. All right, here we go. Mendoza trying to score. Touchdown, Mendoza. His first touchdown in the NFL. And it's a touchdown. Hey, impressive drive. I'd be excited if I was a Raiders fan too, man. Hey. I'm not going to say I'm super impressed, but that was an impressive drive. Tie game. 14-14. Hey, we might have ourselves a game, man. We might have ourselves a game. So Fernando gets his first points. His first touchdown in the NFL. I got to text my my football group chat, man. You already know. Anyone new or just joining in, welcome in, man. It's one of my first streams ever. And just getting started, man. Make sure you guys follow or sub if you're new. I'm going to be watching a lot of games like this season, and it should be fun. I can't show the game, but that's just how it goes. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Never, never, never. Something but never change. Never, never, never. Something but never change. Some things will never change. So Mendoza had 9 plays for 79 yards. Not too bad at all. Pretty cool. Pretty cool first career drive, I guess. Yeah. Not bad. Never. Some things will never change. Brother, does that shit say kickoff and goal? Alright. Let me get this set up one more time. So, still Gardner Minshew in for Arizona. Still no Carson Beck, but Jeremiah Love is still in the game, which is surprising, honestly. Considering I don't think he played at all last week. So, yo, Siri, I ain't talking to you, Siri. But yeah. My AirPods is dying, man. Everything dying. All right. So 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. Oh, Jeremiah Love. Okay. I see you. It's gonna be a 1st and 10. Wow. Great jump cut. Jeremiah Love special, man. It's going to be an interesting year. I wish he went to a team with you know, a better line, but what can I say? Mendoza on the sideline talking to his team. And we are at the 2-minute warning in the 2nd quarter. So, tie game. And an interesting one. Some things will never. What should I do at halftime? Should I? Ooh, I know what we should do. We should play a Dang, there's a game. I don't know what the website's called, man. There's a website where you can like build. Let me see if I can find it. Build a 17-0 team. Y'all. I know y'all be seeing the trends where it's like, first down studio, is what it's called. Ooh, Sleeper got one too. We might have to play both. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. We might have to play a little bit of both. Let me see if I can pull it up. Some things will never change. I'm trying to move this tablet. Some things will never change. You know what I should do? I should start debates. I should start debates. Some things will never. Man, I need a camera or a webcam, bro. So like, this is a camera, but it keeps disconnecting because it's connected, and now it's laggy. It's connected via USB-C straight to my laptop. But oh man. Well, looks like that's gonna conclude the stream, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed it for the most part. Again, this was a test So Jeremiah Love with a hurdle. All right, well, that's gonna conclude the stream, unfortunately. But if you guys like content like this, make sure you guys follow, make sure you guys sub, and stick around because I'm gonna be doing tons more content like this. And follow me on all my socials down below. Yeah, appreciate everyone who stuck around and followed today, and we'll be back with a lot more. Appreciate y'all. See y'all. Raiders take the kick back. They're going out at about. Watching all these commercials. I'm gonna move my. So, thoughts so far, honestly. Cardinals, pretty good at preseason. I think that's what we've learned so far.